Hey everybody, one of Wisdom here. It is Thursday, January 10th. Actually, it's the 11th now, but just after midnight. Uh, Long story short, as you know, the Scorpion Striker Battle Pack is a timed exclusive at GameStop. Was to come out the first. That actually was not a placeholder date, as people say. That was actually the real initial date. Then they changed it to the 9th. Then they changed it online to the 10th, and then they called, texted, or emailed to change it to the 11th, which is Friday afternoon today. Uh, I went in just to kind of like make sure it was going to be like after 12, or if UPS usually hit the store like 11 or something type deal. I was going to try to go on my lunch hour if possible. So fate would have it, they had it, and they had two new triple packs. I've posted all that up on the blog already, but the two triple packs, for those that'll help out, presumably going to be number 5 and 6. One of them had, Terrafin as the already released character. He was with Eruptor and Stealth Elf, and then the other triple pack had Drill Sergeant as the already released character, but he was with what was it? Prism Break and Lightning Rod. Basically, Prism Break, Lightning Rod, Drill Sergeant, from Wave 2. Prism Break and Lightning Rod, of course, from Wave 3. That's what I'm saying, basically new still, if you will. And then the Terrafin triple pack, you had Eruptor, Stealth Elf, both Wave 3, and then Terrafin, from Wave 1, if you will. So I was shocked to see that. I had not seen news of that anywhere. As far as I know, I'm the first to report it. Sometimes you mess around with this stuff long enough, crazy stuff happens. But next crazy thing was that they had the freaking Scorpion Striker Battle Pack. So pretty excited about that one. What I'm going to do, this will technically be part 79. Gonna do Zap's introduction and Heroic Challenge. I think I'm gonna go ahead tonight. It'll be really late, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit these and get them up. They'll be out of order. If you watch these and say where's part 54 through 78, they're coming. It's just, this is kind of a cool deal, and I figured I'd like get it after work probably tomorrow. I didn't figure I'd get to go on the lunch hour and then have it up around midnight tomorrow, and there've probably been a ton of people already post gameplay and whatnot. But as it is, I think quite a few people probably do have this now, but I don't know, if anyone's actually unboxed it or, used it yet. So I'm excited to kind of see what goes on. But anyway, this won't make the intro here too terribly long for you, but we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna back out here. I've already cleared the ship with Crusher, trying to get him some money, and we're gonna come in and introduce Series 2 Zap. Okay, new Heroic Challenge is now available, and 4 water Skylanders collected elemental power and increase. We've got that funky camera angle at this point in the game still. There's you a decent look at Zap. He's kind of got like that gold harness, the 2 packs on him. If you watch the unboxing, let me just go ahead and pause this. Oh my gosh. If you watch the unboxing, what I complained about was Zap's voice. If you recall from like Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, when you'd hear him do things, it was just like a gurgle. They've put a voice to him now, and I don't know, he just, like the pose, I mean even right there, he just looks too mean to have that kind of a voice. I don't know, maybe it won't be too bad, but I was actually really excited about Zap, almost more so than Hot Dog. Main reason, he was one of the handful of Skylanders that had 2 really good upgrade paths. I was really torn on him, and he's been extremely hard to find if you were just getting into the game looking for his SSA pose. Hadn't seen a single in forever, and once in a blue moon you'll like find the triple pack, but nonetheless, he will start to become readily available by way of this battle pack, sadly. Maybe eventually he'll get like a giant single or something, but that's probably going to be way down the line if it does happen. That said, the only complaint right now is his voice, and I'm hoping we can overlook that. But we'll take a look at his stats here. Max health 260, pretty respectable. Speed 50, armor 24, critical hit 30, elemental power 39. Again, that would begin at 25, but since we have several water element, it's up a little higher. No heroics just yet. We'll back out here and we will take a look at his upgrades. Right now, his A button, primary attack if you will, is Lightning Breath, spit out pure electricity. His secondary attack, which is kind of like a speed move, Sea Slime Slide. Say that 7 times fast. But slide on a trail of sea slime that enemies will become stuck in. That to me was a great move right out of the bat, or right out of the box if you will. His first upgrade you can purchase is Electro Slime. Shoot sea slimes to electrify them and shock enemies. Basically the way that works is you slide with the B button, turn around, shoot it with your A button attack, and then enemies kind of get stuck and electrocuted. Stay a while. Sea slime stays electrified for much longer. That seems lame, but if you're like trying to draw a line between you and enemies, say Cyclops spinners or something, and they approach you, it's that much longer. You can just stand back there and do your primary attack while they suffer damage there as well. His next purchased upgrade is the Megavolt. Lightning Breath attack does increase damage. And his last purchasable upgrade before you pick a path is his tertiary attack, the Z button. It's called Wave Rider. Press Z to summon a great wave to wash away enemies. And then the cool thing here, right out of the box, is you can actually hold the Z button to ride the wave. Something a lot of people just, either you're prone to just tapping the button, which is just going to shoot the wave with you behind it, or you're prone to holding the button down, but you can actually do both. Now you get to the point, it was really hard for me. I think one was called Sea Slime Serpent, and the other, his primary upgrade, I think was called Tesla Dragon. Anyway, the top path here is his primary. There you can see Tesla Storm. But this upgrades his A button attack, if you will. First one is Lightning Strikes Twice. Lightning Breath bounces off of enemies, objects, and walls. That's kind of akin to like what you see with the bouncing bullets, trigger happy bouncer. Next up is Electric Wave. Wave attack does increase damage. And then Tesla Storm. Lightning Breath attack does even more increased damage. Again, I say it every time. Really wish they'd give us solid numbers here. If you choose to go the other route, which I think was Sea Slime Serpent, it's basically his B button attack. We'll just refer to it that way. Strength in numbers. You can create more sea slimes, which is very useful. Charged with punishment. Automatically electrify all sea slimes. That could be a very big advantage. And then more electrode slime. Enemies take more damage when stuck in electrified sea slimes. Again, wish we had numbers. Only way to do it is to go through, do each little upgrade, and then compute it yourself. Basically, then we have his Soul Gem, which this one's kind of cool. There's a couple of characters, that have this type of deal, or generative type things, but Love for the Sea, Zap. If you get him in water, he will actually regenerate health. Issue there, of course, is you have to be in a level with water, or it's kind of pointless, but when you are in such a level or area, it works out pretty well. Now, what I'm excited to see, and probably what everyone else really cares about that's played the game already, is what his Wow Pow is. Wow Pow for Riley. Not sure who that is. It's probably something I'm missing or not thinking of at 2:56 a.m. But while riding a wave, press B to make a big splash. You need the Wave Rider upgrade. Not quite sure what that's going to look like in game, but I do know it sounds pretty flippin' sweet, so pretty excited about that one. And this is one of those ones, Zap having the ability to switch upgrade paths is going to be big. If you're like me and you just did one of the upgrades last time, didn't buy 2 figures, didn't want to reset, but you wondered what the other was, you can actually come in here, try it. If you don't like it, then you can go back, purchase the other one. That said, we'll come out now, and like I said, since I learned you can push the A button to see this crud, we'll go ahead and do it. But these are the quests. Obviously he's done nothing yet. Complete 3 more to reach the next rank. He's got Monster Masher, basically defeat 1,000 enemies. Chow Hound, eat 50 pieces of food. Arena Artist, complete an arena without taking any damage. These are all basic. Fourth one, battle champ, win 10 PvP matches, and then complete a heroic challenge without taking any damage. Those 5 are pretty much straight across the board. Water element specific for him costs 7,500 elemental bonus damage. Waterfall, knock 25 enemies off the edge of the world. There's a few places I think you can do that. I'll kind of have to investigate. Extinguisher, defeat an evil fire minion. That should be pretty self-explanatory. And then the one specific to him is in the Slime Light. Interesting name. Defeat 50 enemies by electrifying them in sea slime. So I don't think it'll be too tough to do those. The most challenging one might just be the waterfall, and that's probably going to depend if you can locate an area where you can do that. You'll probably have to play it a few times, but anyway, that's that. We're going to come out now. Here's you another look at Zap. Not the quickest guy, you know, especially after having just recently introduced Stealth Elf, Legendary Stealth Elf and Flameslinger. But there's the A button. What's cool about Zap, he can get basically like 3 of them off before it kind of slows down. And I'm going to come in now and do his Sea Slime slide. As you can see there, not too shabby.
Attention crew, I just spotted land here.
Make another one. Can't electrify it yet. Eventually, when you shoot at it, it will electrify. But we're going to go ahead and take on his heroic challenge here.
Ready for more training? Alright, let's do it!
Off the top of my head, I can't remember what his was. It seems like it ought to be on the island setting, kind of like Gilgrunt's Jailbreak and, you know, Slam Bam's environmental cleanup stuff. But we'll see. It'll probably come back to me once we either A, see it, or B, start playing it. It could be a new one, I don't know. That's the cool thing about this, you know. Yeah, okay, I remember. Break the cats. Destroy the cat statues. This is one that they claim is tough. I don't think it's as bad as some of the others. Plus 3 armor is what we'll get. This could be an issue. I don't really remember the paths at all, and we don't have any upgrades or anything, but we'll go ahead and try it out, see what we can't do. Might take multiple attempts, I don't know, but I do remember it now that we think about it.
I know this sounds totally crazy here, but ancient spirits have somehow managed to get trapped inside these creepy cat statues.
I remember that part.
You can free them by destroying each statue, but please don't break my vases. They have no spirits trapped inside them and are very expensive. So again, to summarize, break cats, not vases.
Seems like
only a few minutes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so 4.5 minutes, so this one could be tough. You can go in the water if you're so inclined. I've got to break 9 of them. My issue here is I honestly don't remember the path. Seems like they're...
no, my vase.
Okay, so you lose 10 seconds for each vase you break. I thought there were monster gates. That's why I went ahead and came over here. It doesn't look like there are though. So, I think there's a cat statue up on the dock thing over there. Okay. So far we're doing great, but we got a lot of time. We can screw up.
Watch those vases. Watch those vases.
I didn't even touch her. That's what she's talking about. I thought there was one.
Halfway there. Spirit free.
You know, I could have... I'm almost sure there were monster. I think we actually have to have that bomb. I'm almost certain there were monster gates in the last one. And then there's one over here. I don't know where that is.
Watch those vases.
You've almost
Watch
made
those
it.
vases.
Spirit free.
I do remember now, some of the times those block it. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, the spawners. If you were upgraded speed-wise, I feel like you could just spend a lot of time
One more to go.
coming in here like
Free.
killing things and leveling up. You know, But we only need one more. I think we'll for sure get it. I do remember this part too because he blocks it. So maybe there weren't monster gates. Did not see the chomper there. I think there's a cat. No, I thought there was one hidden over there. So now the issue is simply finding it. Okay, there it is. There may be more than 9. I don't remember.
Heroic Challenge complete.
I feel like that's the path I tended to take. This one could be really hard with the Giants. I don't know if they'll have like a, time increase hidden somewhere in there, or if you could simply just like break a few of those on a bridge.
Now enjoy this
and
reward.
Shortcut it. But +3 armor, pretty cool. We will not play another one. I will come in now. We'll let him clear out the ship. The ones up on that crane deck are up to 300. But Zap, like I said, he's not super quick right out of the box, but you have to consider that he does have that slime slide, and just like Cinder, Shadow Dash, Ghost Roaster, Skull Charge, Drill Sergeant, all those type of moves. These characters are very well rounded in my opinion. Something else I'll go ahead and do, we'll listen to the little phonograph thing. Okay, I really think they need to give him a different voice. That's just my take. Some people, it might grow on me, I don't know, but initially I'm not too impressed with it. It just doesn't fit him, in my opinion. He moves pretty quick. So like I said, out here, we're now up to 300. Basically, I think it goes up like 20 for every chapter you've done type situation. Or at least, mathematically that's what it does. I'm pretty sure that's what we saw. But we have now cleared out the ship. We haven't really used up a whole lot of time, especially considering, I rambled on at the start of this. In the event that Hot Dogs Challenge is like one of the new variety that is 4 or 5 minutes long and takes the full extent of that time and multiple attempts, as we've seen with some of the new landers and giants, I'm going to go ahead and put the Scorpion Striker on right now. We'll kind of check it out and see what it does. So that's the Special Catapult. Cliff Dive Crags Battle Arena discovered. Metal Hive Battle Arena discovered. Battle Mode Power-Up discovered. And yeah, so basically it's going to follow you around. I think if we were to run into enemies, it would do something. But what was 2 new battle arenas, I think. So, I tell you what, we probably have time. We hadn't really dropped frames. Let's slide in here. We'll go ahead and save our coins. And, well, they're gonna make me use 2. We'll do it anyway. Let's go to the main menu. And that just saved it in Callie's room. That's why I went in there, so we get to keep the cash. We're gonna go to battle mode. And I'm going to push the A button on the second mutant. Again, I really wish there was one player in this, and I would totally do Zap versus Hot Dog, me controlling each other.
Select your arena.
Okay, Sunrise Towers came standard, I believe. Lockdown Island, I think, was also standard. Wheel of Power should have been standard. Docks of Doom. Let's see here. That one came with the Dragonfire or Golden Dragonfire cannon, as did Frostfight. And then the Golden Dragonfire cannon battle pack, the GameStop exclusive one, it's basically just a reskin of the Wheel of Power, but it's the ultimate Wheel of Power. So Dragonfire cannon battle pack unlocked Frostfight and I believe the Docks of Doom. And then if you have the golden one, you also get Ultimate Wheel of Power. And then the Scorpion Striker Battle Pack unlocks Metal Hive, that you see right there, and Cliff Dive Crags, which actually looks pretty cool. I think it's what was in the box art. I think Slime Pipe was also standard, if I remember right. But anyway, nonetheless, Metal Hive and Cliff Dive Crags are what came with the Scorpion Striker. So I'll go ahead and back out of here. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end this, and then we'll come and introduce Hot Dog. That way we won't have to like go into what the Scorpion Striker does if his heroic challenge is, you know, like a lot tougher or something. So yeah, I'll just end it right here, I guess. But questions, comments you can ask on YouTube. However, for a much quicker response, I suggest you use the blog oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back for part 80 when we introduce Hot Dog, the last of the new Skylanders. So, we'll catch you back here shortly.